it should work. I haven't messed with this in a while because I've just been doing stuff on other people's channels, and so I haven't had to stream on my own.
I met your uncle on Sunday, Jeff.
Jeff Daniels?
Daniel? Yeah, he's a friend of one of my elders at church. He lives in Weatherford. So I met him. He and his wife, your aunt, came to our church on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sound test. Sound good. Question mark. What's up? What's up?
Now, question for it. If I mute my mic, can you hear me still?
I can hear you right now. Nope, no, I can't hear you. No, it's good.
Okay, good. So my mic button is working.
Yep.
Good.
All right. Marcus Aurelius says, yes, sir. So it seems like we're good.
Okay. Hi,
Daniel,
everybody.
thanks for coming on again. Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself before we get started?
Yes, I am a staff apologist. It's a dirty word in atheist circles. A staff apologist. You make a living at this stuff. I do.
I don't know. I think I see it as more like gazelles on the open plain, less dirty. We're just
good. Maybe I'm a gazelle.
Yeah.
On the open plain of secularism. So Tom's going to give me a run for my money today. I work with Watchman.org here in Arlington. I'm actually in Parker County, which is about 60 miles from Arlington, where I work. I've been working from home, working on podcasts. I am a co-author, co-editor of the book some of you might have heard of by now, The Story of the Cosmos. It's on Amazon. You can get that. It's a comprehensive book about a Christian perspective of the universe, and it doesn't really deal with the age questions. I have 2 podcasts, and I've been on a lot of atheist podcasts, Dogma Debate, Non Sequitur, Atheist Edge, Right to Reason, Cordial Curiosity. I got my apologetics degree in 2016 from Houston Baptist University. And I met an astronaut, a moonwalking astronaut a couple of years ago, Charlie Duke. So that's me. I've been a Christian for 27 years. And so here I am. We're having a third discussion with Tom today. Hi, Tom. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Daniel. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so last time we were talking about, we agreed that you need some way to differentiate imagination from reality. And my position is essentially the only way, reliable way that we know to do that is science, novel testable predictions. And my question to you last time at the end of the conversation was, how would you as a theist differentiate imagination from reality without science?
Oh, that's a good question. And so we're back to discuss that. Tom, as I told you before the broadcast began, I have some slides. Would you be interested?
Blocked.
Huh?
Just kick you off. No slides. No
slide. No
slide. You gotta go for it. Slides.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to share screen, and you want me to go back to my smiling mug? That's fine. We'll do that. I just think I've made these a little bit more entertaining, more visual. I think. And I think there'll be some Whoa! Look at that! Wow,
that is definitely more entertaining.
The infinity tunnel of broadcasting. All right, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what this equation is? So this is going to answer your question with a story. No, I'll get to the point.
It's a differential equation. Probably has something to do with physics. Looking at lambda time, space-time, something about space-time, probably.
Yeah. Would you spend $10 billion to find out if it was true or not?
No.
No. You wouldn't?
Nope.
Come on, Tom. You're a smart guy.
Nope. I would spend it all at a strip club, probably.
Oh, my goodness. Well, hey, you're honest. But anyway, so what is this equation? I know what it is, but don't even ask me to do it. I can't understand it. I recognize a lambda and a few other theta, maybe, and iota. But I couldn't, when I saw this a couple of weeks ago, I didn't know what it was. Anyway, it is the equation for the Higgs boson. And so based on our conversation, answering your question, testing our knowledge of reality, bosons, and belief. So I got all this information. You can look it up on the link there from the Smithsonian Magazine of July of 2013, when it was publicly announced that the Higgs boson had been discovered on October the 8th. Peter Higgs and Francis Englert won the Nobel Prize for their physics for the work on the Higgs boson. Now, you're familiar with the Higgs, right?
Yep.
And I'm sure most of your audience is. So this is just what I got from Brian Greene, who's a physicist who wrote the Smithsonian article. And I thought this was a good analogy, and it helped me to better understand what the Higgs field and the boson is. So the Higgs field works like water in a glass, and there's a force. When you push a ping pong ball into the water, the ping pong ball starts to feel like it has more mass because of the resistance force of the water. And the Higgs field, it was believed, acted like this upon matter. It was the thing through which stuff passed. And so when it passed through the Higgs field, it got its mass. Now, in 1964, does that make sense? That's just a background idea.
Yeah. How the Higgs gives
okay, yeah.
mass.
So Higgs proposed this idea in 1964. So, years ago.
Yep.
36 plus, so 56 years ago. This was just an idea in Higgs's head, a purely conceptual entity. This is from Brian Greene. This is from the Smithsonian article. All of this information I got from the Smithsonian article. He says, mathematics tell us sometimes such a convincing tale that can seemingly radiate reality so strongly that they become entrenched in the vernacular of working physicists, even before there's data to confirm them. I think you would agree with that, right? Mathematics leads us to make conclusions about reality, even though we don't have a test for them at the moment we come up with these conceptions, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So mathematics can tell us the language about reality, even though we don't have the physical data to back it up. And this is Eugene Wigner. We talked about him last time we talked, I think. And he's not a Christian, but he believed that there is a miracle, if you will, in his words, about the usefulness and the appropriation of mathematics in describing our universe. It's from the essay, The Unreasonable Effectiveness of Mathematics in the Natural Sciences. And then, of course, this is where the big bucks were spent, Tom. $10 billion to build the Large Hadron Collider. Thousands of scientists from different countries. It was primarily, not entirely, but primarily built as a search for evidence for the Higgs field. This is the Large Hadron Collider, and it cost upward of $10 billion, according to Brian Greene's 2013 article. So a lot of money was spent in hopes of proving that mathematical theorem. And there it is again. And so I use this as an example to say that it was a step of faith based on the incredibly convincing evidence in the mathematics themselves to spend $10 billion to prove it was an accurate description of the physical world. So the math led the scientists. Higgs didn't give up on this. I mean, he believed it from the time he started. He wrote the first paper until 2012, 2010, 2011. They worked on it. 2012, it was announced. 2013, he got the Nobel Prize for this. And so Greene says this is an astonishing triumph of mathematics. So here's this weird language that led people to build this fantastic machine to see if the Higgs boson was a real thing.
1 second. Just pause for a minute.
Sure.
Apparently, it's not going to my main YouTube channel for some reason. Oh, I hate that.
Okay.
Going on my secondary channels, but not my main one.
You tell everybody to go to your secondary channel?
No, they're on the secondary. That's how they knew about it. I usually.
Oh, okay.
Gonna have to fix this. It's so annoying.
You want me to call you back?
No, you don't have to do anything. This is all on mine.
Okay.
So.
All right. Because I could start over if you wanted to.
Green. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna in the stream probably start over. See if I can. I have no idea.
All right.